Okay, welcome class. This is Mr. Anderson here. Today we're going to look at, in this little short video, how to create the keystroke movement to make our character over here be able to move around the screen. Okay, so I'm going to refer to the different menus up here, and I'll verbally talk through the different code pieces that I'm going to put together in case the video isn't so clear that you can see all of them. Okay, so we're going to go into the control panel, and we're going to be using this second little code block here. This is a starting block. It's got this little curved top to it. Okay, it says when space key pressed. Okay, we're going to change that to the right arrow. When right arrow key is pressed, then we're going to go down here to this piece that says forever if. Okay, so this is a forever loop. It's going to do something forever if whatever we put in this little box is true. Now we're going to go under the sensing menu, and in the sensing menu we're going to find a little hexagon shaped piece of code here that's going to fit right inside that little box, and we want it to say the same button that we have up here. Key right arrow is pressed. Now remember that when we're here in our little workspace where our game or our simulation go, okay, if we move left and right, that's along the x-axis. Moving to the right, x is getting bigger. Moving to the left, x is getting smaller. If we move up, that's the y-axis. Y gets bigger going up, y gets smaller going down. So what we put inside here relates to which direction it's going to be moving in which plane. Okay, so moving to the right, it means that x is going to be increasing. So let's go back under, let's go under the motion tab, and we're going to say change x by a positive 10. And you can experiment with what value you want to be in there. I'm going to actually change it to 5. Okay, so now, now whenever I hit the right arrow, my character moves to the right. If I push left arrow, nothing happens. Up, nothing happens. Down, nothing happens. Okay, we are going to go ahead and just copy this. So if you just right click up here on the top and duplicate it, we'll change these to say left arrow, and then instead of changing x by a positive 5, we'll actually change x by a negative 5. Okay, so now we've got our left and our right working. Now for up and down, here we can go ahead and copy this again. We can copy it 2 more times here. For up and down, we're going to have to change this. Instead of changing x, we're going to change y. Okay? So we're going to change y by a positive 5 to go up, and we'll change y by a negative 5 to go down. Okay, and that's it. And now we've got a character that can move all around. Okay, if you change these to smaller numbers, you'll notice that it moves at maybe a little bit slower, but in very finer movements, much more exact, precise movements. If you make it bigger numbers, it'll move a lot faster, but the steps it's taking are so big that you can't really fine-tune the control of where it's going as much. So there's some give and take there. So yeah, when you're creating keystroke combinations, you just go through the same process. You want to create a left, right, up, and down. Now if you look in here, you can assign any of these, to any of the letters, any of the numbers, to be keystrokes, not just the arrow keys. It can be whatever you want. You can create 2-person games where you assign different controls for each person, and they'll all work at the same time. There are other ways of making your characters move, but this is the best way, so I would follow this pattern. Okay, more videos coming. Stay tuned. Mr. Anderson signing off.